Welcome to a balanced market. Oh, how quickly the tables have turned. And it depends on where and what price point we're talking about. So stay tuned to hear where in the valley is becoming a buyer's market, or it already is, and where it's still very much a seller's market. This is Celina Acosta with eXp Realty, your trusted real estate advisor, with your July 2022 housing market update for the Phoenix, Arizona and the metropolitan area coming up. We knew the market would turn, we just didn't know how quickly it would happen. The trend is extremely powerful. Supply is still growing at roughly 1,000 listings a week, while demand is still weakening despite some relief in the mortgage rates lately. We now have one city, which is Buckeye, which is a buyer's market, and two cities, Maricopa and Queen Creek, that are in the balance zone. It is just a matter of days before Maricopa and Queen Creek become buyer's markets as well. Phoenix, Peoria, Tempe, Gilbert, and Chandler are still seller's markets, but are just weeks away from a balanced market too, because they all dropped close to 40% in the last month. Based on current trends, and if these trends continue, these 5 cities will probably be buyer's markets by the beginning of fall. So as we look at different price ranges, we can see that most of them have cooled significantly in the last 3 months since April. For example, the price range of $500,000 to $600,000, I don't see a lot of bidding wars there. And there's a lot of supply. But the least affected is the price range of $3 million and up. In expensive locations like Paradise Valley and Carefree, the supply of active listings remains low, and the market there is relatively resilient to interest rates fluctuations. Supply across all price points is up, and that is contributing to that balanced market dynamic. Builders especially are dropping prices and offering unique buyer incentives to compete, such as rate buydowns. So they will give you money so you can lower your interest rate. Some smart sellers are doing that too. We don't know how long this period will last, and it depends on what the interest rates do over the next few months. When we see builders giving buyer incentives and actually paying the real estate agents a standard commission after 2 years of doing the exact opposite, you know that we are in a different market. Remember that markets are cyclical and inevitable, and nobody can really time them with accuracy. Not too long ago, you could sell the ugliest, smelliest, dilapidated property and it would get multiple offers over asking price. Well, that season is over. So what do I recommend? As we move to a more balanced market, think normal market. Just do normal things. If you're a home seller, present your home to sell, because now there's more supply and buyers have more options, right? So the house that will sell faster and for the highest amount will be the one that stands out, that offers the most, the nicest, cleanest, more staged home with the best marketing targeted to a specific buyer, with the best pictures and so on. So price it well and invest in your marketing and who you hire as your agent, and be prepared to offer the buyer concessions, closing cost assistance, rate buydowns, and all that. A lot of people tend to freak out when the market shifts suddenly, but I've seen market shifts before, and history tells us that buyers do not like sharp, rapid fluctuations in mortgage rates. And when this happens, buyers tend to pause. This is just a pause. That sudden change in interest rates is what caused that buyer activity to freeze temporarily. But it just creates more pent-up demand, because those buyers are still there. They haven't gone anywhere. And they will come back when A, the mortgage rates come down, B, the home prices come down, and or C, when they realize after a while of watching the market, neither of them will come down anymore, or they got as low as they will, and this is the new normal, and those buyers will come back. The demand's still there. Many buyers have simply been priced out because of the high prices and the high interest rates. So we did lose that segment of the market, probably forever. And then there's buyers that are intentionally pausing. So we are definitely dealing with less demand and more supply. Price reductions continue to happen, days on the market continue to accumulate, but I say if your house is not selling fast, instead of a price reduction, offer the buyer a rate buydown, because most buyers, the only thing that's stopping them is that pesky rate. They still want a house. They're just on the fence about the rate. A rate buydown could save a buyer hundreds of dollars in the monthly payment, whereas a price reduction doesn't really doesn't really make a big dent on their monthly payment. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. Let me know your questions in your comments and subscribe to see more of these videos in the future. Until next time.